Four games on the NBA, Raptors, Sixers, Pistons, Pelicans, Magic, Jazz, Spurs, and Sun. Let's go!
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to you live from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Kick things off, ladies and gents. I need to give this man his flowers. In yesterday's video, I told you guys that T had just collected a 40-unit win on the day, and you had to go check out his Telegram channel. Well, for those of you who did not, well, you missed out, because today he racked up 70 units profit. Almost the perfect day. Single plays, bang, doubles, trebles, extended plays. He had same game multis popping off its head. 70.39 units in the bag. Come get it. I had a perfect sweep myself on the Discord. I think I collected about 15 units profit. Perfect day for myself. If you are interested in getting amongst it, well, join our Discord and our Telegram. The links are below in the description box. And the best part about it, it's all free. You don't even have to pay me. Let's kick this off with a bit of accountability on today. So yesterday, I shared 3 picks on this YouTube channel. The very first one, Jason Tatum, over 25.5 points. I said he'd cash it in the third, and boy, did he. 30 plus points. Another blowout win. Fuck, they almost won by 50 points, but Jason Tatum brought it home. Same game multi, we had Terry Rozier, 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists for $5.50. It was getting sweaty, but thanks to a bit of garbage time and Terry's relentlessness, he scored those points for us in the dying seconds. And we had Dylan Brooks over 11.5, and that cashed no sweat, baby. So we got another sweep. That's 2 days in a row where we've absolutely swept the board on these YouTube videos, which takes our season record to 13-6 on props. It's plus 10.6 units. Same game multis with 5 and 10 plus 11.5 units. We've got almost a 42% return on your investment, 22.2 unit profit just from the videos here on YouTube. There's obviously a lot more plays in our Discord and our Telegram, so please do check those out. But let's get into today's video. So T sent me through one. So we'll have 2 of T's. We'll have 2 of mine. A same game multi each and a player prop. Kicking it off with the player prop. We're going with our man in the thumbnail for this video, Zion Williamson. Now this thick individual, I'm taking him for 25.7 rebounds and 5 assists at $7.25. My main angle here is that he's covered this line 5 out of 18 games last season, and that's without Brandon Ingram. We're getting juicy odds here. Playing against the Detroit Pistons team. They have size, hustle, but Zion is a different beast. I can guarantee you that this man's arms are thicker than my legs. Bit about the Pistons. He played 3 games against the Pistons so far in his career. He's averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. I know we're taking him for 5 assists, but I'll get to that in a minute. Talking about his scoring this year, his points numbers are down so far this season. He's only averaging 21 points per game. He's seeing an increase in his shot attempts in comparison to last year. His shot percentage is down, though, 51%. And for most people, that's excellent, but not if you're Zion and you live around the ring. What's promising here is that he does have a career average of 60%. I don't think it'll be long until he starts to balance it back out again. His shot attempts are there. If he shoots a higher percentage, he'll cover this line easy. Detroit do have 3 strong rebounders in Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren, and Beef Stew. So Zion's going to need to be big on the glass in this game. If you had to take a single on Zion, I'd be taking his assist line. It's 4.5. Now, he did only cover this line at 47%, but if you remove Brandon Ingram from the equation, that increases to a 72% hit rate on last season. His usage rate skyrockets when BI is out. Now, Brandon Ingram is most likely out. There's still a small chance that he does play, but he does have a knee injury, and hopefully that's good news for Zion. In terms of pace, both teams sit in the middle of the table in terms of pace. Which normally isn't the best thing for us. But in this game, I think it's a good idea that the game's not too fast, because I don't want Zion's fat ass to get tired. So we don't want to fatigue Zion in this one. So bring it home, Zion. 25, 7, and 5. My next play, quite a simple one. We're taking Keldon Johnson for the San Antonio Spurs over 17.5 points. He's covered this in 2 out of 4 games this season. So not spectacular. He does have great numbers against the Suns, though. He's covered this in 3 straight games, on his way to averaging 27 points per game in that matchup. He also scored 27 points per game in his most recent game against the Suns a couple of days ago. He did get hot from deep, though. 4 3-pointers made, and that's not how he typically plays his game. He did attempt 20 shots in 32 minutes, so I'm not expecting the same level of efficiency in this one. He will get at least 32 minutes. He will put up at least 15 shots, and that's really what I'm banking on here. So last season, with similar minutes and a similar usage rate, he covered this line at 79%. In games where he played at least 32 minutes with 15 shots, he covered this line at 90%, and he's done so in 28 consecutive games. Now, I know Wemby is the new addition to the team, but if you've watched any Spurs games, you'd see that Wemby is not a high-volume shooter. He's typically at the end of sets. They don't really start with him. Phoenix will be desperate to limit Wemby's effectiveness. He really changed the game in the fourth quarter of their last game, so I think there's going to be more one-on-one opportunities for KJ in this one. So those are my 2 plays. I've got Zion as a same-game multi. I've got Keldon Johnson as a single-player prop over 17.5 points. I'm going to hand you over to the money man himself, making 70 units today, Junior. 70 units today. We've got T. He's got a player prop and a same-game multi. T, let's get it.
Good evening, Daft Previews. It's me, T. Before I get into my picks for today, I want you to check out the Telegram link down below. Tips with T. Really cooking at the moment. We had a plus 70 unit day. So, yeah, we're going pretty well, all right? And I want you to check it out and get involved. Okay, first off now, bet today for tomorrow's game, Pascal Siakam over 19.5 points against the Philadelphia 76ers. I just feel that line's a touch low for a guy that's averaging in the 20s over his past 3 seasons. He still has a really large role on the Toronto Raptors, key player. So happy to back him here. Cool. Now, value play, same game multi, Pascal Siakam, 20 plus points, 5 plus rebounds, 5 plus assists. That's paying $5.50 over on Bet365, but shop the odds around, you may find better, but I'm happy with the $5.50 price on 365. Now, it is a tough matchup for Spicy P, but he has had success in that matchup, all right? So over his last 10 games versus the 76ers, he's hit that line 8 times, all right? So just because he's hit it 8 times, do I expect him to hit it 80% of the time going forward? No, probably not, but it just shows that he can do it against that team, that opposition. Now, the team has changed, but still Embiid's a key player on the inside, Maxey on the perimeter. Tobias Harris is probably, maybe Siakam's matchup, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, if he can get switched on to Maxey or attack Embiid and drops, anything like that, he can have success, and he has in the past. So that's why I'm happy to back him here tomorrow, especially at that $5.50 price, all right? 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Cool. But, yeah, that's it. Again, check out the Telegram down below. It's free. And, yeah, let's go.
You heard the man. It's all free. You don't even have to pay me. So jump into T's Telegram. He's on fire at the moment. Make sure you've got bankroll management. It's going to be very important to you. If you like the stuff that I'm doing on this YouTube channel, hit the like button. Subscribe for your boy. We're getting close to 1,000. Jump into the Discord. See what it's all about. A lot more plays to come. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily.